Welcome back aliens, my name is Kaur from Aliens Tech, and in this tutorial you are going to learn about what is the basic features, basic shortcuts and basic functions available in Google Sheet, and I'm sure that you will have a good grip post this session. Okay, let's get into the video. This is the table of content which is part of this Google Sheet basic tutorial. Before jumping into that video, consider subscribing if you are looking for the best spreadsheet related videos with the latest feature update. This tutorial has step-by-step explanation for every piece of options available in spreadsheet. If you want to know the relevant section, I suggest you to verify the timing sections provided in the description box. Let's jump into the video immediately. If you want to create a new Google Sheet, you must be at the home page of that Google Sheet, and that can be navigated either by searching that Google Sheet in the Google, or else you can click the product tab. Okay, if you click the Google Sheet, it will take you to that Google Sheet homepage. If you are at the Google Drive homepage, click the new Google Sheet. It will take you to that Google Sheet homepage. From here only, you need to create the Google Sheet. And first thing you should do is rename the Google Sheet. I'm just renaming the Google Sheet as my sheet. Okay, once you're done, you can see three options, something like starred, and another one is a move, and another is a document status. So the star is nothing but whether you want to make this document as a starred one. And if you click starred, automatically the document will be starred. And the second option is the document place, where the document is getting saved. Okay, if you click that second option, my drive of your Google account will get populated, and here you need to, if you want to create a specific place for your sheet, that you can do, or else it will be stored in the default place of your my drive. So I'm just going to create a sample page basic spreadsheet. Once you're done, if you click move here, your document will be moved from main place to this basic spreadsheet folder. Okay, so I'm just click that basic spreadsheet folder. Now I'm in my Google Drive page, and you can see that my drive, my sheets. Okay, so that is also got stored. Okay, so this is the page, this is the place where that file will get stored. If you are not specifying that specific path, it will be stored in the default page of your Google Drive. Yeah, so the third option I'm having is document status. Document status is nothing but your saving status. When we are making any changes on the document, you don't need to save it manually. Automatically in the periodic basis, the document will be saved in your Google Drive. For example, I am making changes in the document, and once I'm done, you can see save to drive. So that's nothing but automatically the data is synchronizing to that drive. So whenever we are shutting down our system by immediately, we don't need to rush to save the document. The document already will be stored in the Google Drive. Okay, this is the purpose of those three toolbars, and you can see the menu something like edit, view, insert, format, data, as well as many menus are there. So this will be same as your normal Excel editor, something like Microsoft Excel or OpenOffice, whatever it is. Okay, so this is same something like Microsoft Excel and OpenOffice, but it is still having some additional feature of those editor. Okay, so that I'm explaining one by one. Okay, so the first option we are going is file, new spreadsheet. So this option is used to create new spreadsheet, and if you click file option, new spreadsheet, it will be navigated to the new tab, and it will create the new Excel sheet for you. Okay, I don't need to create now new sheet. This option also will be invoked by clicking Alt F N S. So this is the shortcut to create that new spreadsheet by keyboard. Okay, and the second option we are going to see is open. So if you want to open the specific sheet, you tab file and open. If you click open, automatically new dialog box will be open. Here you can see many options: my drive, shared with me, stored, and recent, and upload. So my drive is something like where the file will be stored, as just before I showed you, right? So that file is available in that basic spreadsheet, right? So here only I'm having that my sheet. Okay, so this is something like browsing your drive. Okay, so through browsing your drive, you can pick a specific Excel, so you can open it directly from here. Or the second option is shared with me. Shared with me is nothing but any other shared files or any other folder that anybody is shared it with you, so that you can open it here. So here I'm having two documents, and that is shared by someone else. Okay, so that I can open it. Okay, and third option is starred. So just now we started that sheet, so that my start is nothing but making the Excel sheet as a important. Okay, so that you can see it here. It is, or it will be fetched only from your Google Drive. It will not take the stored document will be available only from your Google Drive. Okay, the reason is nothing but recently used document. Okay, and finally you are having upload. So that upload option is nothing but either taking that files from your Google Drive. Okay, and you can select the specific document from your local folder by clicking select a file from your device. Okay, so these are the 5 options that will be used to open your file. And if you want to click that open dialog box by keyboard, you can click by Ctrl O. Automatically the dialog box will get opened, and we are getting into that third option, email. So that email is nothing but a specific sheet and you want to send that email to somebody else. So that can be done by clicking that file, email, and email as a attachment. And this sheet can be sent as an email from a spreadsheet. It means you don't need to open into that Google account, Google Mail, and you don't need to create a new mail for this. It will take you everything from here itself. I'm just clicking that email as attachment. Then you can see one dialog box will get open. So there is nothing but it is asking your true address. I am providing my address here. So and what is the subject, what is the message, and you can see drop down something like PDF, OpenOffice. You can see 3 options: PDF, OpenOffice Spreadsheet, and Microsoft Excel. So PDF, the document will be appended as a .pdf, and OpenOffice Spreadsheet, the document will be appended with .ods, and third option is XLS. Okay, these 3 options, the document will be embedded into your mail and will be sent. Okay, so I'm just clicking PDF itself, and if I click send, so the document will be shared to the recipient address. So the next option we are going to see is how to download the specific sheet. So that can be done by clicking file and download. So once you mouse over the download, you can see around 6 formats: XLS, ODS, PDF, HTML, CSV, and TSV. XLS, Microsoft Excel, automatically that XLSX format will be downloaded. So whereas if you click PDF, that entire content will be downloaded as a PDF, exported as a PDF. So this is how you need to download the spreadsheet content to the respective format. So the next topic we are going to see is make available offline. That spreadsheet always require the network connectivity. You can see that network connectivity is enabled here. And if you disable the network connectivity, I have disabled my network connectivity, and this is no longer used. And if you click make available offline, saying document made available offline, that means your content is not exposed to online. Means you can edit the data, you can save the data, you can modify the data, you can do anything with that, but you cannot do anything apart from your account sharing or anything else. The main purpose of using offline, make available offline option is to make the specific sheet within your system. Means it will not require that online concept and all. Means even if your network is unstable or in not reachable area, you don't need to worry about that network connectivity. It will work as usual. Okay, that is the main purpose of having that offline connectivity. Now we are moving into that another section, edit. So the main point in editing is edit paste special. So that is nothing but if you are copying a specific cell or a number of cell ranges, when you are doing the paste option, in spreadsheet has a plenty of paste special option. I'm just going to see you one by one. Okay, so this paste special option can be navigated by edit menu, paste special, and you can see the plenty of options here. So the first one is edit paste special, paste values only. Means if you just copied that entire cells, but it is having some other formats, so at that time when you are doing the pasting, you need to paste that values alone. So for example, here I have this many datas. I'm just doing some formatting, and background color adding as a yellow. Okay, making the content bold. Okay, so this time I'm copying this data, and when I am pasting it, you can see that the entire data got duplicated, but I want only the data alone. So at that time I can go to that edit, paste special, paste values only, or else I can click right click, paste special, paste values only. So in these 2 formats I can put the data So the next option is paste format only. So that can be done just reverting this, so it will be easier to track. Okay, just back. Okay, so here the next option is paste format only. I'm just copying this, and if you click paste special, paste format only, the data values will not be copied, only that specific formats will be copied. Format is nothing but background color, text background color, bordering, so that is nothing but a formatting. So here the only that format got copied. Okay, so and this can be done by clicking that shortcut as a Control Alt V. Okay, so this is second option. The third option is paste except borders. For example, I'm creating folder. So here you can see the borders got created. Now I am copying this, and here I am trying to click paste special, paste all except borders. Yeah, so you can see in normal paste even borders also available. So in that except borders, I can see except borders, I can see all the other formats as well as that content. Okay, so this is the usage of the paste except border. The next option is reverting this, paste column width only. That means I have this many column width, but while clicking that paste, I need to paste this width only. I don't need any other data or any other format, nothing else. I just want that column width. So that, how do I do that? I'm just copying these columns, and here I have the check only these many widths are available. And if I click right click, paste special, and paste column width only, you can see there is no data pasted, but the values also nothing is available, but I can see that column width is available here. So this is used to paste the specific column width. Okay, so that is the main usage of paste column width only. And the next type is paste formula only. For example, I am creating a formula in this column equal to count of 6 is available. I'm just trying to format this column by providing the background as blue. Okay, now I am trying to copy this cell. Normal paste, let's see how it works. Okay, the content values also got copied, formats also got copied, and background color also got copied. So the paste special formula only, here I can see only the values, so I don't see any other formats of the specific cell. Okay, so that is the main usage of paste formula only. So the next formula is paste data validation only. So what do you mean by data validation? So here we have not seen the data validation yet. Okay, so that we will check it later. And next option is paste condition format only. Condition format also we did not verify it, so that we will check it later. And that next option is paste transposed. What do you mean by transposed? Transposed is nothing but changing the cell or row values into that other types. Means if you are having the data as a row, so that will be transported into the column. So that's called the transpose. So for example, I am creating so two values got created. Just copying this. Okay. So now I am trying to paste it. Like paste special, and if we do paste transpose, let's see how it works. Yeah. So the thing is, the column 1 and the column 2 got transposed. So the column 1, column 2 also two columns. So that got transposed into rows. Okay. So that is nothing but while doing the pasting, that column got converted into the rows. So that's got paste transpose. Okay. So the main purpose of having that edit paste special. So that is the main feature that is available in Google Sheet. Okay. Let's move into that another topic. For the paste special options, we have only default shortcuts for the first two options only. For the remaining For the remaining options, we are not having that shortcuts. So if you want to navigate only through shortcuts, that is also can be done by typing Alt E. Alt E is nothing but navigating into that edit menu, and you can see paste special. So if you want to type paste special, you need to type yes. So that you can see as third letter, so that got underlined. Okay, so if you type yes, it will be navigated to the paste special option. The control is there in the paste special option, and you can see that all the options related to the paste special. And if you want to select any one option by keyboard, so that you can type by verifying that specific option. The first option you can see value as V got underlined. So if you type V, the first option will be selected. Likewise, all the options will be selected based on that underlined letter. Okay, so in that case, the third option, paste except a border, so that can be done by Alt ES. Alt E is nothing but edit menu, and S is nothing but paste special, and B is nothing but selecting that except borders. Okay, so likewise for fourth option, Alt ES W, and fifth option formula only, Alt ES F, and whereas paste transposed, so that can be Alt ES E, and these two we will check it later. Okay, so this is part of edit special. Okay, and now we will move into the next topic. Okay, so in the edit options, till now we have seen paste special, now all the options. Now we will move into the next topic, find and replace can be done by clicking Alt H. So this is the default shortcut for navigating into the find and replace. And the main purpose of using find and replacing is to find the specific element. Here let's assume that range we have B5 to B10, we have this many elements, and if you want to replace with some other the default value to some other value, at that time you can go for find and replace option. Okay, so here I'm just typing Control H. You can navigate that find and replace window by typing Control H, or else you can select edit and find and replace. So that is also you can do. Okay, here, so this is the default window for find and replace. Okay, and here you can see find button, replace with a specific text box, and a search that is a label, so that you can see on which range or which sheet that I need to look for the content, because the content and the controller should look for the specific value to find and replace the value, right? So here the what is an search limit here? By default all sheets are available. So for example, all sheet and the sheet in specific range. So you can identify like the find and replace can be done either within the sheet or in all of the sheets or within a specific range. Okay, here I have only one sheet, so let's take another sheet, the sheet 2, and here I'm having the result as a 20, 21, 22. Okay, so three values are available. In the first sheet I'm not having 20, 21, 22. Okay, so now I'm typing Control H. Okay, and here I'm just typing 20. Okay, I'm just in the search criteria, I'm just selecting this sheet only, because the controller will look for the value only in this sheet. And if I click find, so it is saying there are no entries available with the matching 20. So let's take in this search tab, if I click all sheet, let's check. If I click find, it is returning that C4 from sheet 2, means it is finding the value from the sheet 2. In that first time I just selected only this sheet, at that time it did not find the value in the first sheet, right? So that is the main purpose of having the third option search. And by the specific range, so that is also you can do. If you click the specific range, it will ask you that at what range the controller is look for the specific value. Okay, here I need to select the specific. Here either you can select or you can even type that. So here I'm just going to select it by clicking the tab, and I'm just selecting here. There is the reference got updated here. The first two is sheet 2. So this is a differentiator, experimentation differentiator, and C4 and C5, C6. So this is the specific the range, data range. Okay, here the range got updated, and I'm just finding the element. Okay, 20. And if I click find, it is returning C4. Whereas if I click 25, okay, it's saying something like there is no entries available for 25. Okay, so I think you got my point, right? So this is the main usage of search element, either within the range or within the sheet or within the all over the sheet. Okay, and we will move into the next option in the find and replace window. Here you can see the match case, match entire cell content, match entire cell content, or search using regular expression. So regular expression you must be knowing something like searching the wildcard character based search. And you can see the second option, replace with. Replace with is nothing but if you are finding a specific content, whether I need to do any replacement or I need to only finding. Okay, here if you want to replace with some other value, so that is also you can do. So I'm just finding the word as a 20 and replacing it with 100. So once I done, if I click find, it will be getting the content got identified. Now I want to replace, either I can do replace or replace all, done. Okay, so if I click replace, that content available in the replace with the text box will be replaced in that specific identified cell. Okay, so that is the main usage of replace with. And you can see the replace all as well. Okay, the replace all is using to identify multiple findings. For example, 21 is identified 2 times, so let's take a 21. Okay, I'm clicking find. So here it got identified, and if I click replace, only this keyword only will get replaced, but I want to replace with the entire content. Okay, I'm just doing undo, and this time I'm clicking replace all. Replace all. Here the entire content got replaced. So here you can see 2 findings got replaced, means replacing the entire content whichever got identified. So that is the main usage of replace all. Okay, so this is the part of find and replace usages. Okay, now let's move into the next topic, delete operation. We have plenty of delete operations in Google Sheet. Okay, so that will be used in different scenario. So I'm just going to explain it one by